This is on 5 credit card payments, by the way. We'll show you that. So I think it's $5. Free shipping, and look at the results on this.
Okay, now let me tell you something, by the way. This is June. Ladies, let me explain something to you. When you come to my office, you wonder, and you see those little fine lines underneath your eyelid?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, this is the thinnest skin on your body. I can't operate on that. If you operate on that area, guess what can happen? Your eyelid can pull down, and that can cause chronic problems, and this is a big issue. So this product, this under eye smoother, does so many numerous things. Oh. It helps with the fine lines and wrinkles, and by the way, there's an active in here called iSero. iSero, the normal amount that's in the pilot studies to help with the firmness, with help with the wrinkles, would help decrease the puffiness. All this with this 1%, this percent iSero, we went at 10%. By the way, 10% of iSero, and this also helps has pinoxide in this, which helps decrease the pigment.
So when you decrease,
so it does everything.
In one cream, okay, it's $7. So again, everything's been on fire. Do you know already 600 of these pre-ordered? And this is Dr. Paul Nassif's big finale show. This is it. So this is his last show of this visit. You're gonna be back, I know, again next month, but this is it for your visit. So if you're saying to yourself, I wanna address the darkness, I'm not sleeping well, I've got puffiness, I've got more than lines and wrinkles, you have a doctor brand. And when you think about all the signs of aging, where does it all start? It's in our eyes.
Yeah, you have to. The lower eyelids, especially if you know, when you do something like this, I want to make sure I address every little problem. I want the little wrinkles, especially those fine etched wrinkles. You can't have surgery in this area. This is something that, and these before and afters that we showed you, this is only 6 weeks. What imagine if you're using it for 4 months?
It's beautiful.
And the puffiness, and look at the little wrinkles right there. Look at the close-up, ladies, as you're sitting there.
Oh, yes.
Take a look at the etched-in wrinkles in the before, how they're softened. And then you're gonna look at the fullness on the next one. And the little fat pads are kind of softened. And the dark little areas are improved.
Yeah, what's with these fat pads? Maybe it's not bags we have, maybe it's these fat pads.
Well, it is fat pads. And the thing is that some of that is water, and some of it is water, and we're actually trying to push to get rid of that water. We're increasing the circulation. And by the way, if you feel warmth when you put this on,
you should.
That's normal. That's from the pinoxide, helping with the pigment. This is a magical, this does everything. Hydration, help with the lines, help tighten, help the decrease of puffiness, help decrease the dark pigmentation. All this in the under eye smoother.
For $7. So again, it's your chance to pick it up. We're very busy with Dr. Paul Nassif. Again, this is your last chance to get everything on these great holiday saving prices. Don't forget about the Hydra Serum that we have. That's a 2-ounce serum that we've got on sale for everybody for $55. All our beauties on 5 interest-free credit card payments. Thank you so much, Dr. Nassif. We are gonna have a show there one day.
We have to.
Oh,
thank you.
Adore you. Mwah.
Thank you all
so much. Thank you, everybody. And don't forget about our Best Buy of the Day, our today's special. Okay. How many do we have of these remaining? Okay, couple hundred. That's it? All right, I'm not sure if this is going to make another presentation this hour. Woo, that's how limited it is. Okay, so we do have it available for you. Remember, it's a $120 value on that amazing fragrance in Pure Parfum. Pure Parfum. So think about it, if we just had that fragrance at $120, that would be an amazing value, right? Well, it's not just the fragrance, it's also a full size $34 value of a decadent body cream that has crushed diamonds in it. So this is our today special. We've sold over 15,000. So we have a couple hundred. That's it, ladies. That's it, a couple hundred. So if you want this, order it now before it does sell out. But don't forget, here at HSN, we carry all the major brands of fragrance, like Elizabeth Arden, the Red Door. This is one of her most iconic fragrances of all times. It's a beautiful body lotion. You're also receiving a 1.7 ounce of the beautiful fragrance. You're also receiving a travel of the Pure Parfum, as well as a decadent body cream. So that's available today at $59. Jane Seymour, which is an exclusive fragrance. We also have white tea. We're gonna be sharing with you every beauty report, top 5 fragrance picks as we move into the holiday season. These are always the most giftable items of the season, and today we have them for you at amazing prices. So go to hsn.com, check out our fragrance store. You'd be amazed at the brands we have, like Tom Ford and Cartier. So it's a great, great way for you to go ahead and take advantage of FlexPay. All right, we do want to let you know, how do I get volume to my hair? It's time for some big hair. The holidays are here. That means one thing. That's right, Tweaked is back. We are always so thrilled to have Dennis Simeone joining us, who's the creator of Tweaked Hair Care. You know him from Ojon. Well, he literally travels the world. In fact, he just got back from Nepal, searching a unique honey ingredient to make sure our hair is big, full, and fabulous. And today you get all of them. In fact, you get a world launch of the Wild Summer Apricot Cleansing Hair Treatment. If you're not getting this collection today, you're not going to see this until April. And then we move into the Fresh Peaches and Fresh Cream Cleansing Hair Treatment. You're not gonna see this until 2019. We also have Above the Clouds. We also have the Tribal Chocolate, which sold out by itself. You can only get in this configuration. $6 gets it home. Let's talk about big hair, Dennis. We're so glad that you're here, because this is when our hair is at its worst, I feel, during the holidays.
And you need to put the hydration in, and I brought to you the best possible kit ever. It's our Rare Treasures kit. This is my last show of the year. This is the last time you're gonna see this kit. We only do it one time a year. Actually, we've never done it before. We've never put 4 of our Rare Treasures together.
No.
And one being brand new, which is the Wild Apricot, Summer Apricot. It's our summer formula. You can use it in the winter. It's a new ingredient that I discovered in Nepal. This ingredient gives your hair a light, bouncy shine like you've never seen before, but the hydration is to die for. It's the most cleansing out of the 4 that we have, but this is your last chance.
This is it?
Yes, now with Midge, she has the Tribal Chocolate, which is the richest formula that we have out of the 4.
Okay.
Fantastic for gray hair, aging hair, hair that needs that extra hydration, that extra drink of fresh water. That's what this will do for you. That chocolate is the rarest chocolate on the planet. If you don't believe me, Google New York Times rarest chocolate. This is what you're going to find. It's the pure National cacao. Actually, went extinct 100 years ago. It originated in Ecuador, and it surfaced 100 years later in Peru, and that's what we have access to. This bean grows close to 3,000 feet above sea level. Chocolate's not supposed to grow that high. The USDA, when they analyzed it, they were blown away that this pure National cacao resurfaced 100 years later, but it came back having a white bean. We found a white chocolate. Why is that important for hair? Well, loaded with antioxidants, that means we can put more of that ingredient into the hair. And you saw Midge's hair, it's not brown.
No!
Right? So we're using so much of it, and that's why a lot of other companies can't use chocolate or a lot of it, because it will stain the hair. We're not gonna do that. So we found the ultimate ingredient to de-age your hair and give it vitality, bounce. There's no styling product in Midge's hair whatsoever. That's using a treatment that cleanses your hair. That's what makes this so unique.
That's why you always sell out. This is it, though. If you're looking at this set and saying, I'm not sure, you've got to try it. There is no volumizers, no hairspray, nothing else added. When you're looking for a way to cleanse, hydrate, and treat your hair, I love that you say anti-aging for your hair, because it truly is.
The antioxidants.
And look at Gianni, look at that. And you get all of them today. You're not choosing. You get absolutely everything today. That's why over 6,000 of these have been ordered. So this is a quick little special that Dennis put together for us tonight.
Just for you.
Oh, look, there they are.
You can't find the apricot, the wild apricot, nowhere on the planet. So it's supposed to launch in April. We brought it to you today only. When I leave today, it's gone, or if it sells out prior, and it probably will. But I want to show you the 4 formulas. There's a Tribal Chocolate. You can see it's not dark brown. It has a bit of a tint to it because we roast the bean. So after we roast it, it goes to a hint of brown, but it smells amazing. It's a dark chocolate, Bailey's, a little bit of peach. But I didn't say peach, you would never figure it out. Then we have the new apricot, and it smells more like an amaretto, salted caramel with a hint of honey, almond. Amazing.
It is amazing.
It's my new favorite fragrance. And then we have the Above the Clouds. You can see it's pure white. That is the essential oil, one of the purest and rarest essential oils on the planet, grows 20,000 feet above sea level, never sees pollution. It purifies the hair instead of over cleansing it. It gives you a perfect balance. And then we have Peaches and Fresh Cream. Last time, last chance. After today, it doesn't come back until 2019.
2019.
Because the apricot formula is replacing it this year. So this is your opportunity. If you were a Peaches fan,
I am a Peaches.
I'm sorry, but it's going to be another year before, unless you lock into the auto ship, then you can get it every 30 days, the whole kit.
About that. So secure with auto ship. We're going to show you, it doesn't matter what your hair texture is, every woman's going to have healthy volume to her hair. And we're talking about doing it through ingredients.
Right, and watch this. So you can take all 4, blend it together. So that's why we call the brand Tweaked, because you can blend it, make it your own. When it turns white on your hands, it's active. This is what you're going to apply on dry hair, like we did to Midge. We waited 5 minutes, then you go into the shower, you add a splash of water, detangle, you reapply another ½ teaspoon. So these tubes are gonna last you a very long time. Super concentrated.
Gosh, they smell good.
Yeah, when you add that water over top of it, at that point, it turns into your shampoo. So it's a treatment that cleanses your hair at the same time. Does it effectively. It doesn't strip away any of the good that we're putting back into the hair, because this product absorbs to the core of your hair. That's what makes it so unique, so different, that we feed the hair full. We give it vitality. Wow. We don't add weight to the hair. It'll never, ever, ever weigh down your hair.
Look at that. Everybody's hair color is going to look different. Everybody's going to have more volume in the hair because of the unique ingredients. And you literally, you traveled to Nepal. You just got back.
Just got back 3 days ago.
3 days ago. I mean, he really goes and sources the finest ingredients. So today, you're getting a chance to add youth. Younger looking hair is fuller looking hair. And that's what you get. Why does my hair feel thicker after using this?
Because we're going inside the hair. Just like you're seeing with that curly hair, that before and after, it says it all. Hydration. How do you make hair look better?
Jeez.
Not coating it from the outside. It took 20 years. Sorry it took so long. Been doing this a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
But it's about finding the right delivery system, and we found it. Then it becomes finding the right ingredients. Our ingredients are wild crafted.
Are you kidding? Look at this hair.
Ingredients straight from the source. This is the new apricot, the wild summer apricot. This ingredient is to die for. It's like a very light silicone without being a chemical, because it's a natural ingredient. There are apricot oils from all over the world, but this one in Nepal grows 2,000 feet above sea level. Sorry, 2,000 meters, which is incredibly high, so it never sees pollution. This ingredient grows through drought. It grows through stones. It gets hit with radiation, so it becomes supercharged. That's what we're putting back into your hair. And you can see the before and after.
Wait, it looks like
Look at the shine.
Can we just stop right here? It looks like there's extensions. There are no, I want to point out, there's no extensions in her hair. When you look at that before, that's what we all relate to, that dry, damage. Look at the ends of her hair, right? There is no extensions, there's no teasing. This is her hair naturally when it's fortified with unique ingredients that almost like feed the hair. And that's, to me, when you look at this before and after, that is exactly what so many of us relate to.
Thicker, fuller hair, because you're applying on dry hair. That's the magic. So these precious ingredients that are wild crafted. What that means is these indigenous people are making it right from the source, the way that they've been taught for thousands of years.
Jeez.
So it's pure, it's potent, it never sees any chemicals. These ingredients never see pollution because they grow high above the pollution line. They're even distilled at that level. So what happens is...
And you get all four.
You put it back into the hair, it goes to the core, makes the hair thicker, fuller, gives it a lot more shine, because we're not coating the hair, we're going into the hair. When you rinse it out, you're rinsing what's on the outside, but what's inside stays there, and it replaces 5 of your products. It's a treatment that washes your hair, replaces your shampoo, your conditioner, detangler, and shine enhancer.
5 in 1, ladies, 5 in 1. Julie has the most beautiful little baby girl, too. Her hair, I'm so jealous of that hair. Can I just tell you? It's so thick and full of life, and that's what we want. We want thicker, fuller. Sorry, Johnny, I was going to do your job there. I say thick, full hair. I have to touch it, right? We all want to have thicker, fuller hair, but unfortunately, a lot of these products that we're using are doing nothing but masking the problem, and that is we've got thin, damaged hair.
You're getting 4 of the best.
You're dressing it.
This is above the clouds, so this is rhododendron anthroposion. This ingredient grows the highest out of all of our ingredients, 20,000 feet above sea level. That's where I was about 5 days ago. So if I'm out of breath, it's because of the elevation, and we came down way too fast because we got called to come here. So this ingredient, because it grows so high up the Himalayan mountains, it never sees pollution. There's no cars at that level. And think of it, there's no drugstores that high up a mountain. So they have earth, they have Mother Nature to basically help her. So this ingredient is certified organic, certified wild harvested. Out of 850 species, this is the only one that's non-toxic. This is the one that we discovered. That's my manufacturing plant. Those 2 boys, that's it. And that distillery, that's at the same elevation. So even when we distill it, no pollution. It never sees it. That's why when you get it at home, you squeeze it out. It's pure white. It's the purest that we could ever bring to you. Buddhist monks crush these petals in their monasteries. is for their sacred ceremonies. 5 out of the 7 chakras, that's what this satisfies. So if you're looking for something that's grounding, centering, for its calming effects, the Above the Clouds, perfect for you, and it gives you vitality and volume.
You
because
can't
what it's
brush
doing,
that out.
It's not stripping away what's on the outside, it's purifying. So clarifying shampoos damage the hair. This does the opposite. It treats it, it removes all the buildup and gives you that lift from the root, and it gives you shine to die for.
Look at this hair. Ladies, it's $6 and change for you to get all 4. So all 4 of these are going to give you volume, properly cleanse. It's the 5-in-1. It's not the heavy cleansing systems that you've seen out there before.
Right.
And you know where you have to use like 20 pumps.
Yeah, half a teaspoon. So these tubes will last you a very long time. You're getting 4 of them. We're not coating the hair. We know. It took me 20 years, but I can get to the core of your hair. The reason why I came back is I created a product for my mom. She was going through some issues, and she's never asked me to make anything. That was the product. What we did for the Rare Treasures, I took her product that I made for her, and I've added, supercharged it with these rare ingredients. With Becky, what you're seeing is half her head was treated with the new apricot. The other side, we didn't do anything with it, just to show you what you can expect at home. So you can see that side, it looks dry, non-treated. You can tell the side that we've treated, and you can see Johnny's brushing through it. There's no hold, no styling products. When you use this product, the fact that it gets into your hair, that's the magic, and it gets in there after 5 minutes. But the secret, apply on dry hair. 5 minutes, then you go in the shower, you add a splash of water, you add 1/4 to half a teaspoon, like a Hershey's Kiss. That's all that you need. And you rinse that out. That's when it becomes your shampoo. So it cleanses your hair, it treats your hair, it detangles and adds a crazy amount of shine. Peaches and fresh cream, that's what you're seeing now with Allison's hair.
Look at that hair.
So Polynesian secret. When you go to the Hawaiian Islands, you see those Polynesian women, and you wonder, okay, what are they doing with their hair? Are they born that way?
Right.
Think of it. They're out in the sun, salt water, wind, all the elements. So they're protecting their hair with kukui nut oil. That's what's in this product. But today is your last chance to get Peaches and Cream until 2019. It's being replaced with the apricot because everything is hand harvested, made by hand. It takes a long time to get these ingredients, and we're gonna give that one a break and give apricot a new life.
A new life. So again, you get all 5 of them. All 4 of them, excuse me, all 4 of them for under $30. We're very busy. This is your final chance to pick them up. If, again, you want healthy hair, you start off with healthy ingredients. And that's what you're giving us today. And that's why every time you're here, everything always sells out because they're all hand harvested. When you think about when you started Ojon, again, you started the phenomenon of cleansing. You changed the way everybody looked at cleansing. And
finding ingredients and leaving them the way that you find them. In other words, wild crafted, wild harvested, all done by hand, the traditional way. And that's something that's dying away. I have to travel to Nepal, 20,000 feet above sea level, to find these ingredients and find the people that are still using it and extracting it the traditional way. That's what you get to try at home, something that truly will work because of the potency of the ingredient. Here's long hair with the Peaches and fresh cream. Oh, sorry, this is Above the Clouds, just to show you, even with long hair, we can give you thicker, fuller hair, give you even more volume. It's real simple. The fact that we're not coating the hair, we get into the hair, it's magic.
Look what I'm saying.
And the shine.
Look at that before. It looks thin. It looks like there's a lot of breakage. Right? It looks severely damaged. I sound horrible for saying that to her, but
it's
this is what I have too. But look at the difference after. I mean, that's amazing. It doesn't even look like the same head.
No more hair in the brush, hair in the drain. We can stop that. I've been doing this for 20 years. With Ojon, we had the restorative hair treatment. Well, look at it as this is like the restorative hair treatment, but it also cleanses your hair at the same time. We're using natural ingredients to cleanse your hair properly without stripping away all the good that we're putting back in. And the good goes in just after 5 minutes. One quick, easy application, baby fine corn silk hair, gray hair. So the richest formula in this kit is the tribal chocolate.
Okay.
We're not weighing down Midge's hair. We're giving her hair lift, vitality. We'll brush through it to show you there is no hold in her hair whatsoever. And we're still getting that lift.
This is crazy. I love that we're giving you all of these today. Remember, it's under, well, it's $6. So today you're looking at $56. You know, this is more than 50% off. And tweet, like I said, we never have Dennis here often enough because he's in Nepal. He's traveling the world. He literally is everywhere, making sure that these ingredients that he's using are in its purest form. That's why you're able to get results like this. And today you get all of them, the entire collection. That's what makes today so special. And everything is on 5 interest-free credit card payments because it's a beauty extravaganza, getting you ready for the holidays. You want big, full, thicker, healthier looking hair? We all damage our hair. Why not go ahead and give it what it needs? And that's what you're getting today. So thank you again for all of your orders. Dennis, Gianni, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see the honey.
Oh my God, the honey.
We both like to bike,
Yeah.
and we both like our natural ingredients, and I cannot wait.
Yeah,
so
this
anyway,
honey's to die for.
anyway, there's a lot to look for. Yeah, literally, which he about did in 18 hours. Were you
18 hours on the most dangerous highway in the planet. It's on a cliff.
Oh, Jesus.
2,000 meters, and they lied to me. They said it's only 2 hours, and these ingredients have to travel on that road, so even that's treacherous, and that's why everything takes a long time.
Right. So thank you again. Safe travels to both of you. Thank you. But coming up, let's whiten that smile. How do we whiten our smile? Well, how about with the #1 most trusted go-to whitening system? It's from Intelliwhite. So ladies, look out. Dr. Jennifer Joblo is going to be joining us shortly with her professional Cool Blue system. How about 3 treatments? 3 10-minute treatments are going to change your life. And then we also have 4 treatments. It gets even better. You can do them consecutively to transform your smile. This is what I have been loving and using since Dr. Jennifer Joblo's joined us here at HSN. But we've got more tips we're going to be sharing with you here in our beauty report. In fact, Nicole Johnson's standing by. Take a listen.
I'm going to give you 3 easy steps to clear skin. First, you're going to want to start with Low Biotics, a gel to oil cleanser. This is going to melt away all of your makeup, your dirt, and impurities. And it's going to set you up for your second step, the triple action Trufora, which is an AHA and BHA, and also has bamboo in it. So it's a chemical exfoliator and also a physical. It's going to really buff the skin. It's going to get rid of all of those dead skin cells, and it's going to prime your skin. And then you're going to move right into step 3, which is going to be your Christy Brinkley thermal mask. Once it's emulsified with water, it gets nice and heated. It's going to really break down all of that dead skin cells. It's going to moisturize your skin. You're going to have beautiful, clear skin.
What makes a woman beautiful? Happiness. Yes, and energy. Happiness is the most attractive form of beauty, the one that comes from deep within.
Discover Renergie Lift Multi-Action to visibly tighten all facial zones. See younger looking skin. Feel more beautiful.
This is what makes people remember you.
Oh boy, it's a special day here in our beauty report. We have the world launch from Lancome, the #1 most prestige beauty brand in the world. I'm holding a Renergie new launch, not available at counter until December. Renergie is the #1 anti-aging franchise in the prestige market, period. So above Estee Lauder, above all of those brands that you walk by in the department store right up front, and they're $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 creams, this is the #1 in the world of anti-aging. And today, you're not even finding this in counter until December. It's $99. It's on 5 credit card payments, so secure with auto ship. Jamie Van is a Lancome educator and makeup artistry executive. She's been with Lancome for 10 years, and today, this is my newest obsession beyond. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Go, let me hear it.
I have never seen these dark spots that I have on my face diminish and disappear like they have because of this product.
Yes.
I used to have connect the dots on my nose. I had 3 huge freckles over here. After a couple of days, they're almost gone. They're almost undetectable. The redness that I used to have, gone. And we're talking about a day cream with an SPF that, again, is oil-free, designed for every skin tone. Sorry, I just got real excited. I don't know why I started to yell.
Okay. You know what? It feels that way. You can't.
Because I've never had something address all those signs so quickly.
Right. And, you know, we were actually talking before about how amazing Amy's skin looked. But are you tired of compromising? I know so many times when we are looking for an anti-age product, a lot of the times it's heavy and it feels uncomfortable on our skin. And a lot of the times they have a lot of oil and it clogs our pores. I want to look at these before and afters. Look at Roxanne's. Look at all of the ruddiness right in her cheek area, by her nose, in her inner eyes. Look at how uneven her skin tone looks. And afterwards, look at how bright, radiant, luminous, and fresh. And you can see that her dark spots look visibly reduced. Now look at Cheryl. Cheryl has a lot of texture around her mouth, around the sides of her cheeks. She has a lot of redness around her nose. nose, and she has dark spots, but look at her after. You see that beautiful, amazing, smooth skin. It's brighter, but let's talk about the features, because I want you to know exactly what you are going to experience when you get Renergie Multi-Action Ultra at home. This is our first cosmetic brightening beauty treatment. So your skin will appear visibly lifted and firmer. It's oil-free, but it's also incredibly comfortable, smooth, and lightweight. And you get 8 hours of hydration. But the best thing is that you get an SPF of 30. So why is that important?
It's not white or chalky.
No, it's not. And you know what? A lot of times they are white, they're chalky. You have to go back. If you've got a little bit of a tan, you've got to go back and try to cover it up and conceal it. So we're helping you get rid of those dark spots. That's the first time we can say that, right, Amy?
Let me just say this again. Do you have dark spots? What is a dark spot? A dark spot is spring break 1982, 1991. You know, there's even dark spots that you haven't seen yet. They're underneath the skin. They're just ready to come up.
Yes.
They haven't, and they usually bring a friend. So what we're talking about right now is a way that I don't care where the dark spot came from, whether it's 1980 or last year, and it's there. Notice these before and afters in just 30 days. I saw the transformation much faster than that. I got lifting, I got firming, but those dark spots, those are age spots, ladies. Those are caused by hyperpigmentation. There's unique ingredients in here that are breaking apart that hyperpigmentation.
Yes.
No other brand in the world is able to say that.
No. And you know what? It takes 10 years for a dark spot to actually surface. So if you were on the beach, you know, 15 years ago having a great time and didn't use your sunscreen, it's going to show. And you know, maybe you're protecting your skin now, but that dark spot will come. And when it comes, you're going to be able to experience a product that not only lifts, firms, tightens, gives you that beautiful wrinkle correction, but it also lightens those dark spots. Let's look at these clinicals. When women tried Renergie Lift Multi-Action Ultra, after 1 week, Amy, their wrinkles are visibly reduced. Their wrinkles are visibly reduced.
You're gonna see
That is powerful. You will see it in a week. Their skin looks smoother. It appeared brighter, and it was more radiant. They had that luminosity and that glow. But you know what? It keeps getting better. 4 weeks later, which is no time at all, their skin looked more lifted. It looked firmer. Their skin tone, which was uneven, began to look more even. And guess what? They had a younger looking skin complexion. Now, Amy, I know you've been using this and you're loving this.
Love it.
Did you experience the same thing?
Hey, same thing. I got a little sample packet in the mail. I thought, oh, a new item from Renergie. I'm gonna try it. I was so obsessed. I mean, I was actually rubbing the packet the next day to get every little ounce out of it.
Every little drop, Amy.
Because the first day I used it, I saw a difference. So when you think about Renergie, it's a franchise of Lancome. It's the #1 anti-aging franchise, not only within Lancome, but out of every single anti-aging prestige brand in the world. In the world.
Global.
Global. So think about that. You walk by these counters that have $300 or $400 creams. This is the #1. What I'm holding right now is not available at any counter, not Dillard's, not Macy's, not Nordstrom's, not Neiman's, not Saks, nowhere in the world.
Nowhere.
Only here at HSN. This will hit those stores in December sometime. But today, when you look at these before and afters, we're not only going to lift and firm and brighten your skin, those age spots, there's ingredients in here that nobody else has that's actually taking that melatonin and breaking it apart.
Yes.
That's why you're gonna start to see it not just dissipate, it's gonna get smaller, smaller, and eventually
disappear.
And disappear. That's unheard of in this market. Nobody has this technology.
Only here.
Today, pick it up. It's oil-free for every single skin tone. It's under $20. There's a large amount in here, so it's 1.7, just one. This will cover your face. That's it. If you want to do your neck.
But don't stop there.
I was just going to say, take it down your neck.
Yeah.
And
do your ears, the back of your throat, the back if you wear a ponytail like me. You know, if you're active out in the sun, do the back of your neck as well. Everywhere where you feel like the sun is going to hit you, you want to protect that. And the way this works is that we have two beautiful combinations of linseed extract as well as glycolic acid. And they really work together in a beautiful synergy to break those dark spots and those liver spots and all those bad spots you don't like away. But you know what? There's women out there, women just like you, who love Renergie, who have seen a difference in their skin. And I want you to listen to what they have to say about Renergie.
I believe that life is something precious. Getting older is just something that, for me, it's just you know, like fine wine.
Renergie really does what it's advertised to do.
One of the benefits of Renergie was definitely the firmness in the skin.
My skin does feel firmer. I think that matters. The fine lines really seem to slightly disappear. It is so smooth and silky. Your skin just feels terrific.
It provides a ton of moisture, but yet it's not greasy.
I'm excited about the future, and I can see that it's actually been making a change.
I feel like it's really creating a little bit more firmness that I haven't seen in my skin in a long time.
That's why we love having Lancome with us at HSN. Again, you're getting something so special. We all want to lift. We all want to firm our skin. Now, let's really get rid of those dark spots, those age spots, because for so long we're covering, we're masking. We might see a little change, maybe by using another product. For the very first time, we're able to break it apart. Once you break it apart, it kind of dissipates and disappears. There is not another skincare line in the world making these claims. That's why Renergie is #1 in the prestige market of anti-aging worldwide. So today, not even at counter, my new obsession, I wear this every single day now, is the Renergie Ultra Lift. I'm telling you, nothing like it. And you get to try it for under $20. So when it does hit counter later on in December, you're gonna be spending $99. No flex pay. Only here at HSN can you get it for $19.80. How much time are you spending doing connect the dots with your concealer? How much foundation are you wearing that's settling into lines and wrinkles and enlarged pores? Wouldn't you love to have makeup optional skin that's firmer, that's brighter, that's younger looking, and no more concealer?
And not have to wear as much concealer.
Exactly.
And I think we unconsciously, as we start to get older and we start to get those dark spots, we just start piling more and more concealer on, and it really makes your skin look older. So let's talk about what you're gonna get in 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, you're going to notice that your skin looks firmer. It's more lifted. We have a beautiful up cohesion technology which gives you that lift and that firmness. The appearance of your uneven skin tone is reduced. So Amy, that's where wearing less makeup is going to come into play.
Okay.
So 4 weeks later, you're gonna notice you don't have to wear as much makeup. And your skin will have a younger looking, fresher complexion. So you get that beautiful, youthful glow. Take a look at these before and afters. In her befores, her skin looks ruddy. It looks lifeless. You don't see that spark of light. She's lost that luminosity. But look in her after. She's got that beautiful glow, that radiance back to her skin. So when we look at Darlene, we see that visible improvement that we just talked about.
Look at her forehead.
Yeah.
You see those dark spots.
You don't see them anymore.
Look
but look
at
Roxanne.
This is what I'm
Roxanne is
talking about.
even more powerful. Look at all the darkness around her nose. Look at her cheeks, all the dark spots that you see that she's experienced. This is what happens as you get damage. And this is what happens 30 days later. You see the glow. On Cheryl, it's the same thing. Look at all the texture around her mouth and on her cheeks. And now we're seeing that she's got that smoother, brighter, younger looking skin. Her skin tone is more even. She's got that luminosity, that radiance, and that glow back. And that's what we all want. So this, I want to point something out as well. A lot of the times when we're looking for anti-age products, we have to, if we want to deal with dark spot correction, we have to use a serum, don't we, Amy?
Oh, good point.
You have to layer serum underneath of your moisturizer. This is our first brightening treatment. It's a moisturizer rolled into one with your dark spot correction. I want to take a second and I want to show you the texture. The texture is so beautiful and incredibly silky. What you're going to notice when you get home is that it's really going to just drink into your skin. A lot of the times when you're dealing with those sunscreens, you're going to notice that they look a little white, a little ashy on your skin. And if you've got a tan,
feeling. This is not at all.
It's very lightweight. So if you've got a darker skin tone, if you've got a tan, you're not gonna have to go back and try to cover up that white. Now it's also very lightweight. But it still gives you that 8 hours of hydration and it's oil free. So you're not gonna have to worry about clogged pores. I don't know, are you like me? Does your skin break out if you use sunscreen? With this, the sunscreen, we actually took 6 different sunscreens and we actually blended them together because we wanted to bring you the best sunscreen that was lightweight, that gives you UVA and UVB broad protection, but also feels good on your skin without that chalky residue. So you can put it on and go and look fabulous.
All I say is it works. I am so picky about my skincare. It's ridiculous. And I try so much here at HSN. I really do. So for me to say, hey, you know what? This is a really big deal. It is a big deal because I visibly saw my skin change. And like I said, I'm a tough cookie when it comes to skincare. It better work for me. And you better work fast because I have to move on to the next item to try so I can share my experience with all of you. And just try that little packet that one day and to visibly see and feel a change in my skin in one night to the next morning where I was like, oh my gosh, it really did work. Oh my gosh. Then I'm taking that little packet and squeezing it out. The point is I've never had a product actually break apart that melatonin, that dark spot on my skin, as well as visibly lift and firm my skin. Yes. And we're not asking for 60, 90 days where we think you might see a change. 1 week. 1 week. I saw it in a couple of days, and you're getting this before any counter in the world has it. You're getting the #1 luxury franchise brand in the world, in the prestige market, and you're getting it before anybody else. This is a large size, 1 pump for your face, 1 pump for your neck and décolleté. So how many dark spots and uneven skin tone do you have?
Do you want to lose?
And you lose it in a week. And and what I love is it's not like it washes off. So they're cumulative results. It's not like, oh my gosh.
See, and they build on themselves, and they just keep getting better and better. When we look at these before and afters, when we look at Darlene, her skin was dull. You could see her dark spots. It's particularly around her forehead and her cheeks, but look at her after. She's got that beautiful, brightened skin. I think that's what's really powerful about Darlene's. When we look at Roxanne's, she has a lot of darkness under her under eye, her cheek area. See,
that's me, the cheeks.
You see that?
I have the same issue.
Me too. I break out on my cheeks, and I have a lot of darkness, and maybe you're like me and Amy. That's your concern, like Roxanne. But look at what you see after her. You see that her skin looks smoother. It looks plumper. Her wrinkles are visibly reduced. That skin looks healthy, fresh. It looks younger.
That's makeup. I just want to stay on this one. If we can go back, that's makeup optional skin. I just want to go back to that before and after, because when we look at a lot of those dark spots, and again, this is the only line here at HSN I can say that we are visibly breaking apart those dark spots, those age spots. So I want you to look at how much concealer would she have to use around that eye area. Look at that cheek area. How much makeup is she having to put on? As we age, less is better.
Less is more as we
exactly.
age,
and we don't need all of that. That's what's so exciting about this product is when I look at her after, it's her 10 years ago. Yes. And don't forget, you may not have a lot of dark spots right now.
But you will.
You will. It takes 10 years for them to come up. And all of a sudden, this must have been my year,
just
10 years
up,
ago.
Right?
They're just popping up out of nowhere, and they're bringing friends.
Yes. Well, don't bring friends.
No,
You're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to bring more friends.
No friends to the party.
So if you have a lot of age spots, dark spots, try this today for under $20. You're gonna be blown away by your results, how quickly it works. And aside from the dark spots, hey, who doesn't want a little lifting and firming and tightening? And you get all of that with an amazing SPF. And I'm very hard on SPFs because usually they break me out. Usually they're oily, they change. They don't mix well with your makeup.
No.
Not with this at all today. So no other counter in the world has it but us here at HSN. Again, you get it first. This is a large 1.7 ounce, under $20. So good for you if you're able to order it. This is just the kickoff of Lancome's visit. Over 1,000 of you said yes to this. Love it.
So exciting.
It
so
is.
Exciting. We're so happy that we're going to be here with you all weekend to bring this and so many other amazing products for you. We can't wait for you to experience Renergie Multi-Lift Action Ultra for yourself and start to see that younger, fresher, brighter, skin correcting.
That's what we want.
Immediately. Wear less makeup.
We've got a mascara set coming up for everybody. Adam and myself have a great holiday party coming up on Sunday. Wait till you see what we have in store for you. So there's a big surprise.
It's a good one, I'm telling you.
It's a good one.
It's good.
All right, speaking of good, did you see our today's special? Okay, here it is. Juicy Couture. I don't know if we've got even 100 of these left. From Viva La Juicy, one of the all-time best-selling fragrances. They're bringing to us not an eau de parfum, but a pure parfum. It's $120 right there in the 3.4 ounce. That's a jumbo massive size of that amazing award-winning fragrance. Do you know they've won over 50 international awards? You're also going to receive a Viva La Juicy, beautiful decadent, that's a gorgeous body cream. I want you to notice the value because today it's almost 50% off retail. That is a huge savings. Try today for $15 and change. With everybody ordering, there's like 300-400 left. That's it. So I don't want you to miss out on a huge savings on Pure Parfum. It's a limited edition bottle, and only here at HSN are you able to get that amazing configuration. But we move on from one icon to another. Dr. Jennifer Jodlow's joining us, and she's going to share with us.
Fancy.
You are very fancy.
So fancy.
She is going to change our smile forever tonight. Intelliwhite, there's a reason why Men's Health has been saying, you know what, this is the top whitening system, period. She has won awards after awards. Everybody's talking about Intelliwhite. This is the Platinum. And one thing I want to talk about, the Intelliwhite Platinum, this is the fastest, the easiest way for you to whiten your smile beyond white.
Yes.
And that's why this is such an award winner. It's under $30, just the whitening system right here, which again, you just turn it on, and it stays on for 10 minutes. There's 10 LED lights on the bottom, 10 LED lights at the top. You use your whitening, your advanced amp, and then you paint it on. There's the bumpers, and you are going to see your teeth as white as possible. And all you choose is whether you want the Intelliwhite Pro toothpaste or the Intelliwhite new Cocoa Bright with cocoa oil in it. So those are the only two options. Everybody's getting everything else. But this system alone is $225.
It is unbelievable.
Woo!
And guess what, people? After tonight, I don't know if you're going to see me much until next year. So if you want to get your teeth white and bright for the holidays, or you want to get it for somebody that you love, this is life-changing. This is in 30 minutes, people. You heard me correctly. 30 minutes. This is the exact same technology that you're getting at the dental office. There's no other light system out there that has the technology at the dental office. It's patented to Intelliwhite, and you get it without the sensitivity. This is a one-time investment. So you're gonna buy the light, you're gonna use the 2 gels on your teeth. It's that simple. You're gonna wear it for 30 minutes, and you're going to be that after. That quickly without any sensitivity. And then we're also giving you a free toothpaste tonight. So you're gonna choose either the Pro White or our coconut oil infused Cocoa Bright, which everybody loves. That is a free gift. But here you're getting 20 applications in the gel. This is a one-time investment. No heat, no UV, whitening the upper and the lower at the same time. All you're doing is painting on the gel where you want the gel to go, put the light in, and that's it. It's so simple.
If you want to look younger, and this is when we see all of our friends and families, we get together for the holidays, and you know, everybody's coming over. If you want to instantly look younger, and I don't care how old those stains are, I don't care if you've never whitened your teeth before, you want to look younger, a lot younger, you whiten your smile. This is going to give you, what is it, 5 shades lighter, almost 6 shades lighter?
About 6 shades.
Do you know what 6 shades are? That's off the charts in 4 treatments. So that means in one night you're gonna do this, you're gonna wake up the next morning, those stains that you've had for years are gone. And not just gone for a little bit, they're gone for good. That's what's remarkable, because once you whiten with Intelliwhite, it almost puts up a shield so those stains don't come back.
This is a different technology of whitening other than the strips, the trays, the paint-ons. This is whitening in the deeper under layer of your teeth. And what it's doing is it's transferring out the dark pigments and putting in the light pigment, depositing it in there, and sealing up the teeth. When you use those terrible strips at the drugstore that make you so super sensitive and are so acidic and not good for you, what's happening is you're gonna stain more because you're gonna keep opening the pores over and over again because it's assaulting the teeth over and over again. This actually is the most gentle technology. We're whitening smarter, not stronger, and whitening in the deeper under layers of the teeth where no other system can reach. Because of our light and our 2 gels, that we have a reaction that is super gentle, picks the peroxide all the way down to deep into the teeth, and we're taking out stains that no other system can remove. And that's why we get such incredible results in 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Think about that. 30 minutes, you're gonna look years younger.
Yep.
I mean, we're guaranteeing it. We're not saying, oh, it might happen, with 0 sensitivity.
Yep.
So if you want a whiter smile, you want to give this as a gift to somebody for the holiday season, I mean, they're going to think you spent a fortune, because this type of whitening using LED technology, you only get in a doctor's office.
And this is real LED technology. The other lights that you see on the market are not real LED technology, because if you don't have an amplifier, which is patented to us, it doesn't work. The LED plus the peroxide does nothing on its own. We have the way to break down the peroxide into tiny little molecules to seek out the stains that have been there for maybe 30 or 40 years. Nobody else has the technology. This is the real deal.
That's what we want. We want the real deal. And you're getting it today at an unbelievable price. Like I said, every time Dr. Jennifer Jodlow is on, this sells out. We've never offered Cool Blue at this savings. Really, when you think about it.
And we never gave you the toothpaste for free either.
No, it's almost $100 off. So we're gonna break it down for you in black and white, because if you go to see Dr. Jennifer Joblo, she's gonna charge you $700-800 to whiten your smile.
And that hurts.
Oh, yes, it does.
In-office treatment, I can't do. It hurts. This is what I use, and I hardly ever have to whiten. Because of this whitening technology, this whitening lasts longer. As Amy says, she hardly ever whitens.
No.
We both drink coffee all day long. Because this has a technology to seal up the tubes of the teeth, you're basically repelling stains. Unlike those strips that are keeping your teeth open and more vulnerable to stains, you're gonna spend more on the strips during this year than you would on buying this one time. And the strips are not good for your teeth. They're very harsh in the enamel. This is very, very gentle technology. You're not gonna feel a thing. You put this in, turn on the light, and that's it. I'm gonna show you what 6 shades against my teeth, because I want you to visualize in 30 minutes the life-changing effect it could have for you or one of your loved ones. Take a look at this, okay? I mean, come on.
Wow.
Do you wanna be this? And I'm not making you feel bad that you're this. It happens to all of us, or a little bit lighter, a little bit darker than that, or this. And do you see how even my whitening is? I don't have weird white spots, because you're getting that technology that goes into the deeper underlayers of the teeth. And you see how it seals up the teeth and how glossy and shiny my teeth are? You don't get that with strips. The strips dehydrate the teeth and actually etch it with acid, okay? That's not healthy. This is the healthy way. This is the way we do in the dental office, but without the sensitivity. I can guarantee you're not gonna get sensitivity.
Think about almost 6 shades in one night.
Yep.
No sensitivity. It's
That's life-changing.
It's $30 to get home. Those strips, there's nothing else that's going to give you this type of whitening, unless you go into a doctor's office. Now, if you want the Cocoa Bright toothpaste option, last call is going out on that right now. So again, you just choose, do you want the original? And this is what I've been on auto ship forever with. This is the original Intelliwhite Pro whitening toothpaste.
Award-winning.
Award-winning. Or do you want the new Cocoa Bright with the cocoa oil inside of this? So that's what you choose. Everybody else is going to receive the entire whitening system.
Yep.
It's your final chance today to try it under $30 to get it home, where you will transform your look. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, okay, today I'm gonna whiten my smile. It's not something we really think about until we start looking back at pictures. Or maybe you have somebody who's having their braces taken off and they're saying, oh my gosh, I've got a lot of staining. Or you know what, you're just saying to yourself, I look tired, my teeth look old. If you want them to look younger and you wanna look younger, whiten your smile. Honestly, for half an hour while you're doing other things.
Yes, your hands-free.
6 shades.
6 shades later.
And it doesn't matter what kind of dental work you've had, right, doctor?
No, it can work on implants, crowns, bonding, veneers. Bonding stains more than our actual teeth stain. This will get the stains out of all your dental work and take it back to the original color. And all Justin's doing is painting on first our peroxide. This is the platinum level peroxide. So this is the strongest that we've offered with the Cool Blue, but no sensitivity. It's getting into all the nooks and crannies. Even if your teeth are crossed over, it's gonna reach there.
Look how white his smile is.
White.
Stop
it's like,
it.
we're all off the charts white because of this. And then all you do is pat on the amplifier. Only Intelliwhite has this. This is patented technology because I discovered a molecule, the zinc oxide, actually makes the light break the peroxide down at turbocharged speed. That's why this is the only real deal light on the market, like the dental office, but without the sensitivity. The other lights that you're seeing on the market do not have the patented technology, so it's not doing anything. This is the only light that is proven scientifically to work. This is the real deal.
Look how white her smile is.
I know. They're so crazy white. I want you to understand, get it home. Try it for 30 minutes. If you don't think that your teeth are off the charts white, you can return it, but you're not going to want to.
No, because you're going to say, I can't believe I'm this white. I want to take it to the next level and the next level. You will be as white as Miss Sonia. Let's go to Justin. Justin, did you bring your teeth? Can we show, did you bring your funny teeth, Justin?
Yeah, Justin brought his funny teeth.
Oh, yeah, okay, can you show? Okay.
Okay.
Wait till you see what Justin has. This is just so funny because we're going to show you a before and after.
Yeah.
This was Justin before he used Intelliwhite. Let's show him.
I think it's kind of life-changing.
Okay, ready?
Woo! Oh, yeah.
That's his before.
That's hot looking, huh?
There we go.
There we
we go.
That's a good one, Justin.
You know what? It's so true. I don't care what kind of teeth you have. I don't care whether you've taken your braces off. I don't care how yellow you are. You whiten. We're just saying, just give us 4 treatments. You're going to get 6 shades lighter. You could do 7, 8. You have over 20 treatments in here.
You have 20 treatments in this
Think about
pen.
that. How white your smile is going to be. Last call right now. Sorry to rush everybody. I know we only have a couple minutes remaining. The Cocoa Bright last call. So this will sell out. There's about 100 left. So unfortunately, that's it. So again, you just choose your award-winning toothpaste. The Cocoa Bright is the cocoa oil. Inside of it's a brand new toothpaste, but everybody else receives the $225 whitening system. Everybody gets that today. So you can turn that smile that you can't stand anymore. And I'm talking about those deep stains interproximally. That means in between those teeth, you know those nasty stains that are deep down in there? This is going to get rid of because you actually have proper placement of product.
Exactly, and the product is actually activated to go deep inside, all the way in the underlayer of the teeth. The strips can't do that. That's just at the surface. The trays can't do it. And you're not getting the sensitivity they get in the dental office. In the dental office, a one-time whitening treatment costs $500, $600, $700. And it is so sensitivity, I can't do it. I don't do the dental office treatments, okay? This is all I use. And I always get complimented on my smile. I don't have perfect teeth. But when you whiten your smile, it blurs all the imperfections.
It does.
I have a chip on my front tooth. I don't think you noticed that. I have a wonky tooth. I've had braces 3 times. I get complimented on my smile, and your smile.
You've had braces? Wait, stop.
3 times.
Stop it.
Oh, if I showed you a picture of what I look like as a little kid, I was like Bucky Beaver.
Okay, you did.
I was Bucky Beaver. And I still have the vampire tooth here, people. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way my bone structure is, okay?
3 times as a dentist.
3 times, I know.
I know.
Go
figure. I'm telling you, when I had my braces off, I said, I'll never go through this again. I wear my retainers.
But do you remember how white your teeth were when you took your braces off?
That was the one thing the dentist said. My orthodontist said, I have no idea what you did. But your teeth, there's not one stain on them. And I had my braces on. Supposedly it was only supposed to be for like 8 months. Well, 2 years later.
Long time, yes.
Not one stain. But that shows you how you can whiten your smile with Intelliwhite. It like puts up a shield of armor and protects from future staining. There's not another system like it. It works on veneers, all types of bonding that you may have had. And again, this is a chance for you or someone that you love to whiten your smile like they do in the dental offices. Strips, boy, are they going to cause sensitivity? And Lord, if they touch those gums, they're inflamed, red, and that's it.
They're not good for your teeth. They keep the enamel pores open because they're so acidic that every time you use the strips, you're actually going to stain more and more and more. So you're going to be spending more money.
50 left in the new Cocoa Bright.
Yikes. Okay,
so that's it.
If you want it, let's run.
You've got to pick it up right now. So the Cocoa Bright will be selling out. But you're right. Everybody is looking to look younger, faster, easier. We want that instant gratification.
And you're going to feel so good about yourself. So think about it. In 30 minutes, what else can you do for yourself that's a permanent change? Not just putting makeup on or getting your hair done. A permanent change that's going to improve your life in 30 minutes. That's why they call this a life-changing product. It's basically like a miracle in the palm of your hand. And then when you're done using it after that 30 minutes, you have it for touch-ups whenever you need. It's on Instagram, I did 1 touch-up before the shows tonight. 1 10-minute touch-up, and my teeth were back to off the charts white, matching my dental jacket, okay?
See, she's just rubbing it in.
No, I'm not, because it's here for you today. I'm so excited for all of you. This is my last shows of the year, okay?
This is it? Oh, you're not back next month?
I'm probably not. I don't know. We're not scheduled yet.
No, we're not scheduled to have Dr.
And there's not that many left of this, so I don't know about that.
But you know what's nice? We have additional mouthpieces. So if you are someone who wants to share the LED light, you can.
Yes.
So we do want to let you know that if you want to get an additional mouthpiece, which are these, they just pop in and out. So you can go ahead and order those on hsn.com, and you choose clear, you choose whether you want that in pink or I believe in blue. And then you also get more whitening as well as the bumper guards.
So it's basically sharing the in-office dental light with all your family. If you go to the dental office and you pay one $500 treatment, you can't share it with the rest of your family. If you buy an extra mouthpiece, you have the control in the palm of your hand to share the smile with your whole family, to share the confidence, to be able to sit at Thanksgiving in 2 weeks and smile bright, and your smile's gonna be just as bright as a 6-year-old you're taking the picture with.
Isn't that the truth? When you look at a young kid's smile, my son's teeth are off the charts white. Why? Because he's not drinking coffee or iced tea.
He doesn't have life stains. You know, we've lived life.
And you know what? We don't want you to change your life.
No.
We're not saying, okay, put the coffee down or the red wine. this will continue to stay that white. That's what's so unique about this system. That's why it always sells out. So if you are looking at giving a gift of youth,
yes.
Again, this is something
gift of happiness, gift of confidence.
This is something, it's a one-time purchase. And when you're talking about in one night, 4 treatments, that's 4 10-minute treatments.
Yep.
Think about it.
So
you're going to be
easy.
6 shades lighter.
Yep.
There's not another system on the market giving you these types of claims. We're gonna show you what 6 shades lighter means. There's 3 minutes in this. I think Cocoa Bright just about sold out. So again, if you want that, there's just a couple remaining in that. It's what? $30 for you to transform your smile. And look,
unbelievable.
and it doesn't matter. I love that we're showing.
And you're gonna spend more money on a box of strips than to get this home. And this is life transforming. The strips are going to not be good for your enamel, and you're gonna keep staining more and more and more. They want you to do that, so you keep buying more and more strips. You'll spend $500, $600 on just strips alone for the year. This is a one-time buy. This is life-changing. This is technology nobody else has. The other lights on the market do not have the amplifier, so they don't work with the peroxide. You must have an amplifier. We're the only ones that are patented, like the dental office. This is off the charts white. It's a different white than you've ever expected because of the white amplifier pigment is actually depositing in itself inside your tooth. So what it's doing is exchanging with the stains that it might have been there for 30 or 40 years. So you're getting a whiter white than you ever thought possible without the sensitivity. I can't stress that enough. This is super gentle, super enamel safe, and so easy to use. And you're getting the free toothpaste.
And you get the free toothpaste. Can we show those before and after? I mean, it almost looks like they have fake teeth.
Right?
It almost looks like you went ahead and put bonds or veneers.
People say that about us sometimes. People say that we look like we have veneers. We don't. These are our natural teeth. Okay, take a look at this. Okay.
Jeez, that's
6 shades.
That's one
this
night.
Is one night
and
of
it's not
treatment.
temporary.
And hands-free while you're reading a book or doing your hair or doing your nails. Look at this is a 44-year-old smile you're looking at here, okay? I don't have perfect teeth. I actually have a chip on my front tooth. You can't see it because the white smile's blurring it.
Wow, that's gonna be you in one night.
Before, after.
You know what? You need to bring out a whole denture that's done in that color.
Yes.
Honestly, just so people can see.
You could understand when, and we don't notice how yellow our smiles get. It happens to every single one of us, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad. What I want you to understand is that we have something that is so phenomenal, so advanced, so different than anything else that's out there. That's why it's won the awards, and that's why we've sold hundreds of thousands of these without any sensitivity. 30 minutes, hands-free. I can't stress how quick and easy.
They look fake. Their teeth actually end up looking fake. And I'm so glad you brought that point out that, you don't have to get, maybe you're thinking about getting veneers. Maybe you're thinking about bonding your teeth. Look, I mean, look at his smile. It does look like he had massive amounts of dental work done, You don't have to have that done today. That's what's remarkable about what Dr. Jennifer Joblo brings to us here at HSN. It's under $30. It's award-winning technology. Look at the difference in this smile. I mean, really,
Think about the confidence level that somebody will have walking into a room knowing that their smile is beaming as opposed to not feeling good about yourself. This is the easiest way to feel good about yourself, the easiest way to rewind the age clock, and the easiest way to pump up your confidence or somebody you love. 30 minutes, painting on a gel, putting this in and going and doing other things, you're literally rewinding the age clock on your smile, and that's your whole face.
All right, we have a couple seconds remaining in this presentation. You just choose whether you want the original whitening toothpaste or the new Cocoa Bright toothpaste. Those are the 2 options. Both are whitening. This one just has the new coconut oil to it. The whitening system here is $225.
Yes, and this is 4 months worth of toothpaste. It's gonna remove the superficial stains and keep you nice and white. This is what's gonna whiten you in the deeper underlayers without sensitivity.
Great deal. It's less than $30. So thank you for all of your orders. It's your last chance for the rest of the year, possibly. Woo. Thank you, Doctor.
Oh,
wow.
my pleasure.
Thank you, guys. You did a great job.
Yeah, great job, Justin.
Sonia. Yes, thank you. All right, don't forget about our best buy of the day, Juicy Couture, one of the top all-time most prestige. Everybody loves this fashion house. Well, they have an iconic fragrance called Viva La Juicy. This is not an eau de parfum. This is not an eau de toilette. This is pure parfum. I want to stress, it's not 1 ounce or half an ounce or even 1.7. This is a 3.4 ounce pure parfum spray. Let me say that again. 3.4 ounce pure parfum spray. When it hits retail, this is going to be $120. Today, for under $80, it's not only this amazing fragrance, you're also going to get a body cream. So final quantity, final chance, it's under $16. But thank you so much for getting social with us during the beauty report. And of course, the fun continues with Colleen. We want to go ahead and share the question with everybody tonight. And of course, when you tweet with us, you're automatically entered in to win a $25 gift card. Our winner tonight is Changing Face Design. She said, I live for the holidays, team festive all the way. I love decorating and I made a dress tree to add to this year's decorations. Are you fabulous, Changing Face Designs? I love it. So hey, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, because on Instagram right now, and that's Amy Morrison HSN, for beauty stories, we've got live pre-show videos, we've got product giveaways, so follow me on Instagram. I have a lot of fun. In fact, later on, I'll be tweeting about, or not tweeting, but actually on Instagram, I'll put my new puppy. His name is Duke. I'll share with you some great video of him. He's out of control and I just absolutely adore him. Little puppy breath, that's amazing. I love him. So anyway, thank you for all of the amazing wishes for our new giant schnauzer puppy. But we do want to let you know next week, Jay Manuel's going to be here. Conair with rollers. Finally, we have some hot rollers, ladies. And then we also have Times with their Fraser fur. But we got Lancome this week. Perlier is going to be here on the 14th.